Hi, everybody. My name is Shanelle Harrison. I am a print media second year and an MFA candidate at Cranbrook Academy of Art. And welcome to the prerequisite for my TED Talk. I am a narrative-based, research-based artist, and I would not be me if I didn't start by telling you a story. I hope Chris Frazier is in the building because this has to do with him. So Chris Frazier once told me that you lose your core when you come to graduate school. And that was especially true for me because when I moved away from Maryland, my core consisted of family, friends, loved ones, my spiritual circles. And so that idea of the circle really resonated with me when it came to talking about the completion of circles, talking about the cycles that I was transitioning from. I was also talking about circles being protection against chaos. And for me, when I moved, there was a lot of chaos amidst being a Black woman in a very white space and a very white community as well. So my work is about recreating the protection of my home and the spaces, in the spaces that I am involuntarily and voluntarily displaced or placed in. And I take and draw from the inspiration of the ornamentation of my home, which is from very simple wreaths that are used to ornament my home. And my mother used to make them. She has a background in floristry, and so she would preserve flowers and then add them to her wreaths. And when I came to Cranbrook, I started creating these through a very ritualistic process of making and pulling apart and adding materials that were found and also ones that I was creating myself. So a lot of my work uses floral foam. I experiment with materials that are used to create floral presentations. And I also reinforce the dialogue of functionality by using beads as a way to commemorate and explore remembrance. I really draw in my work from the memories of my past and the memories that bring me safety and comfort in a space where I don't always feel safe. And a theme of mine is safety and bringing comfort to myself. And I say safety versus comfort because they're not the same, and they should not be used interchangeably. And to give you an example, comfort would be, or uncomfortability would be, being one of 13 or 15 Black students on this campus versus safety being, for me, being pulled over on my third day of school here and being late to my graduate classes. So that would be just an example of the differences there. So with my work, again, I'm using glass beads, I'm using wood, specifically pine wood, which I saw my father use a lot to build different elements in our home, like bed frames, dressers. So I'm using pine wood because of that. Another element using floral foam, again, using faux plants, which I also saw a lot in my household. And again, to reiterate on the idea of commemorating personal events or personal memories, I'm drawing from things like first dates. I'm drawing from things like ice cream socials with my family and bringing that into a lot of my wreaths. So I'm using them like portals to kind of escape, but also remember those memories that brought me comfort. In my beadwork, I do. It's an extension of my mark making. So the way I approach print is through the beadworking, also looking at my drawing practice, mixing a lot of my charcoal drawings, also my pyrogravure, aka wood burn, into my wreaths, and then also using the beads again as a way to make marks. So Lynn just gave me the 1 minute warning, so I am at the end of my presentation anyway. If you would like to see more or talk to me more, most of you know I can talk for longer than 5 minutes, but I'm really trying to be cordial. And you can find me in the annex on the basement level, all the way in the back. And you're more than welcome to come by. And this is my contact information. Thank you.